Hey there YouTube, this is Vargas XX78 with another collection pickup video. Just wanted to share with you guys all the stuff that I've gotten these last 2 weeks. I decided to not make that long a video, so this is not a month's worth of stuff. Just a few things that I picked up that I wanted to share with you guys, so hopefully it won't be as long a video as some of the other videos I've picked up recently. But to start off, I have a book. I bought this book at an Overwheels. And I bought it because I thought the cover was really cool. I actually think I have a poster of this that I got from Comic-Con promoting the book series. And this is a three-part book series called The Looking Glass Wars, which is a sort of a different take in Alice in Wonderland. And kind of similar to the Tim Burton movie where Alice is there, goes to Wonderland, and she's there to overthrow the Red Queen, and she becomes like the leader of Wonderland. But this is the second part of the series. This is book 2, so I don't own the first one. I didn't know that until I started reading it. But this is part 2 of the Looking Glass War trilogy. So I don't want to start reading it without knowing what happens in the previous one. So now I gotta track down the first book. But again, I thought the cover was really cool, and I do think I have this poster that I got from Comic-Con. So yeah, I like the artwork here. So I thought that was pretty cool, and I want to get into reading this book. But again, I would like to track down the first one if possible. Picked up 2 video games. I went to Big Lots with my girlfriend, and we were looking over some stuff, and they had this. If you have the membership card for Big Lots, in that day you would get 20% off. So I already had the card, and I got 20% off on some stuff that I bought. But they had video games, so I got those with 20% off. And the first one I picked up is Yakuza Dead Souls. Now, I've only played the first Yakuza on PlayStation 2, and I really liked that game. I actually bought it off a friend that didn't like it, but I bought it, and I loved the game. I'm still trying to track down Yakuza 2 that came out on the PlayStation 2. Then 3 and 4 came out on the PlayStation 3, but this is like a spin-off of that with the characters from the Yakuza series, but it starts off with a zombie apocalypse. There's these infected people that, as the game progresses, the whole city gets infected. So some areas are closed off. I've barely started this, and I do like it, even though the targeting is kind of not good. It does take a lot of effort to actually target the zombies. And in previous Yakuza game, you can beat up people, but that doesn't work on the zombies. You have to shoot them, and that's where it kind of gets faulty. I haven't gotten that far into it, so I don't know if that's going to be an issue later on. But so far, the graphics are cool, and again, I like the Yakuza game series, and it's interesting to see a zombie apocalypse happen to that. So yeah, I want to get more into that. But the one that's going to take up more of my time is this one that I bought. This is the Game of the Year edition of Batman Arkham City. And it has all of the bonus content that you could buy and download already in this disc. The only thing I don't like is it's in the greatest hits version. I don't like the greatest hits red box, but for the artwork in Batman, because everything's black and white, and there's some hints of red on some of the artwork, like there on Harley Quinn. I think this one doesn't look that bad. It's also 3D compatible and so on. And I love the first Batman game, Batman Arkham City. I'm sorry, Batman Arkham Asylum. This is the sequel, Arkham City. So I really want to get into this game. I love the hell out of Arkham City. And I've been wanting to buy this game. Sorry if I get my thoughts confused, but I loved Arkham Asylum. And I really want to get into Arkham City. I've been wanting to track down this game for a long time, and I got it at a really good price, brand new. So So that I thought was really awesome, and this is the game that I wanna start playing and hopefully beat as soon as possible. But yeah, this is gonna be awesome. I've already played a little bit of it, and the graphics are awesome. Just like in Arkham Asylum, the graphics are amazing. But this is more like an open ending. It's like literally a chunk of Gotham City that they closed off to create Arkham City, where they put in all the criminals and the crazies and so on. So it's Batman against all of his rogues in this open world environment, and you can play as Catwoman too. So really glad I was able to buy that game cheap, and really want to get into that game. The next bunch of stuff I picked up is some movies. I went to a dollar store with my girlfriend, and they usually don't have anything good, but this time I was able to find something. I'm always on the lookout for martial arts movies, and I picked up Butterfly Sword. But I've also seen that it's called Butterfly and Sword, but it stars Michelle Yeoh from James Bond movie. She was in the James Bond movie. She was in Super Cop 3, I think. She was in the Mummy, Tomb of the Emperor Dragon, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. So she's been in a bunch of movies, and I love martial arts movies. And this one looks interesting. It doesn't have any special features, but I really like martial arts movies, and I'm always glad when I find them, because I don't come across them that often in the wild. So I'm really looking forward to looking at that one. I also picked up Beer Fest, the unrated version, but it's the full screen version, which I used to track down full screen versions when I had my old TV, but now that I have a bigger TV, I'm trying to track down the widescreen versions of the movies, but it cost me $1, so I'm not that upset about it. But I remember seeing bits and pieces of this movie, and I thought it was really funny. But this one is the unrated version, so this should be really awesome too. At the Big Lots where I got the games, I picked up a Friday the 13th, the remake, the Killer Cut. I watched this, and it's not as good as the original ones, but I thought it was interesting the way that they crammed together part 1, 2, and 3 to make the remake, because they explained that the mom was the killer, and then they show how Jason got the mask. So, it's not a very good remake, but I didn't think it was that bad. It's decent enough, and I've always seen that one more expensive, but I got it was on sale there for $3 plus the 20% discount, so I didn't think it was that bad. Also picked up Blood Rain. I don't own any Uwe Boll movies, and I've been wanting to get that just out of curiosity, because I know his movies are considered really bad. And I've seen Blood Rain, and I didn't think it was that good, but this version comes. It's not the unrated version, unfortunately. It's the normal theatrical cut. But this one comes with the video game Blood Rain 2, which is very interesting that the first movie has the second video game. But I picked this one up, and I also picked up Blood Rain 2, and this is the unrated version, but Blood Rain 2 comes with the first video game, and I thought that was interesting that Blood Rain 1 has the second video game, but Blood Rain 2 has the first one. But so I got these really cheap, and again, it comes with a video game, so I thought that was kind of cool. Even though I know I've seen Blood Rain 1, and I know it's not that good, and I haven't seen Blood Rain 2. Then we went to a Walmart, and I picked up another remake, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I've been wanting to get this one because a couple of months ago I got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, The Beginning. So I wanted to get those two, because they're made by the same people. So I wanted to get those two together. And again, the original one is better, of course. But I didn't think this one was that bad. At least the family, the crazy family that is showcased in this one is interesting. Then my girlfriend got for me Rosemary's Baby, a very The movie came out in 1968, and it's considered one of the classic horror movies. And it's about this couple that goes to live in an apartment building, and they're basically grooming Rosemary, who's the main character, to spawn the son of the devil. Her baby is made to be the devil. So I've never seen this one, but I've always heard good things about it. So my girlfriend got this for me at that Walmart. So that was really cool. And the swap meet, besides kung fu movies or martial arts movies, the other thing I'm always on the lookout for is wrestling DVDs. And I went to a swap meet and I was able to pick up 2 of them. The first one is Triple H, the King of Kings. This is I like getting these wrestler specific DVDs because most of the times they have their best matches, but they also have like his history. And Triple H is one of the big guys. Of course, he's married to the boss's daughter, and now he has a big part in WWE. But I like Triple H as a wrestler. He's had some really cool matches, and he has had an amazing career. And this one has a really cool box art. So I thought that was pretty awesome. And the other one I picked up is the Attitude Era documentary. This has a couple of the Attitude Era matches, but it showcases how WWE was able to win the Monday Night War with the Attitude Era, with stars like Stone Cold and Mick Foley and The Rock and Triple H and The Undertaker. So this one was also pretty cool. I'm really happy to pick these 2 up. The other one I picked up at the swap meet was Sky High. And I've also wanted to track this one down for a while. I already have Zoom, which is the similar movie that came out about the same time that this one did. And I've enjoyed both. I kind of like Sky High a little bit better, which is why I've been trying to track it down. But I like both movies. But this one's done by Disney, and I think Zoom's done by another company. But really, really good superhero movie. It kind of combines superheroes with, I guess, like Harry Potter. And but I like this one. I would recommend that one too. Then I picked up Get Him to the Greek, which is a sort of sequel to Forgetting Sarah Marshall, because it stars Alba Snow, who's one of the characters that appears in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Also comes with the unrated and a bunch of special features. Really funny movie. I would also recommend this one if you like Judd Apatow movies. This one was pretty cool. Then I picked up Panic Room, starring Jodie Foster. It's about a mother and her daughter that buy a house with a panic room, and people want to break into the house, more specifically into the panic room, because it has a couple of documents that they want. But this movie also, as far as I remember, stars a very young Kristen Stewart, who has appeared on Twilight and Adventureland. So I thought that was an interesting reason to pick it up. But the movie itself is pretty cool. It is very suspenseful. And the last movie I picked up is Turistas, the unrated version. It's one of those typical group of teenagers goes exploring, kind of like The Ruins. They go exploring, and then a couple of guys drug them, and they take them off to the jungle to basically pick them off one by one. It's not a very good movie, but yeah, it's at least watchable, which is as good as you can say from some horror movies that are like this. But it's not that bad. But like I said, a very short collection pickup video. Just wanted to share this quick bit of things that I've picked up. Like always, I like to recommend the standout things that I've picked up. And video game wise, I'm going to go with Batman. You can never go wrong with Batman. And Arkham City promises to be an epic game. If you haven't played it, from what I've played so far, I would definitely recommend it. But if you've played it, you know how awesome this is. And movie-wise, I'm going to go with this one, Triple H, the King of Kings. Again, if you're not a fan of Triple H, at least give this, if you can find it, of course, give this one a watch. Because it is very interesting to see how Triple H created his career, how he started out, and then how he became this big superstar. But yeah, thanks so much for watching the video, guys. And until I see you again, this is Vargas XX78, signing out.